The Toyota Hilux Champ is poised to make waves in the ever-growing truck market, especially as consumers are increasingly looking for more compact, affordable, and practical options. With its starting price of just $12,000, the Hilux Champ stands out as an affordable alternative to larger, more expensive models, like the Ford Maverick and Hyundai Santa Cruz. But the question is, will the Hilux Champ be sold in the US at all? Join us as we answer that question and take a closer look at how the all-new Toyota Hilux Champ shocks the entire car industry. What's under the hood of the new Hilux Champ? What makes the Hilux Champ so special is that it prioritizes practicality over everything else, including the powertrain. The Toyota Hilux Champ stands out with a versatile lineup of engines designed to meet diverse driving demands. It offers two gasoline options, a 2.0-liter inline-4 producing 137 horsepower and 135 pound-feet of torque, and a 2.7-liter inline-4 generating 164 horsepower and 181 pound-feet of torque. For those seeking more heavy-duty performance, the turbocharged 2.4-liter diesel engine delivers 148 horsepower and a robust 295 pound-feet of torque, making it particularly well-suited for towing and off-road adventures. Now, these power figures may not appear to be that impressive. However, remember that the Hilux Champ puts reliability and practicality over comfort and power. And these engines get the job done, no questions asked. Especially if you opt for the turbo diesel engine, you'll get any towing and hauling job done. All engines are matched to either a 5-speed manual or a 6-speed automatic transmission. Whether navigating city streets or tackling rough terrain, the Hilux Champ offers the power, versatility, and reliability you expect from a Toyota truck. Payload and towing ratings. To get the max payload and tow ratings, you're going to have to go with a 2.4-liter turbo diesel option, which gives you almost 300 pound-feet of torque. With the 2.4-liter turbo diesel, the Hilux Champ offers a payload capacity of 1,000 kilograms or 2,200 pounds. Regarding tow rating, the Hilux Champ is rated at 2,500 kilograms or 5,500 pounds, so it is more than capable when it comes to towing and hauling. These figures put it comfortably in the mid-size pickup truck lineup we have in the US. But of course, it only costs one-third the price of a typical mid-size truck in the US. Interior and infotainment of the Hilux Champ. The Toyota Hilux Champ's interior is purpose-built for durability and utility, catering to drivers who prioritize function over luxury. The design features a straightforward layout, with essentials presented in a no-nonsense manner. The steering wheel is bare, and the dashboard displays only a speedometer and a few critical warning lights. The center console is minimalistic, including a tray-like opening, a hazard light switch, and climate control knobs. Below these, you'll find two cup holders and a small storage bin conveniently positioned behind the gear shift lever. On the passenger side, a sizable open compartment replaces the glove box, providing ample space for larger items. The Hilux Champ seating consists of two comfortable and supportive seats covered in durable fabric, ensuring long-lasting utility and comfort, even during extended drives. However, the standard model strips away any extras. There's no radio, infotainment system, or screen. That said, the cabin is prepared for customization, with a slot for a stereo or infotainment system for drivers who wish to install entertainment or connectivity options. Future trims of the Hilux Champ may incorporate a more modern suite of features to cater to broader customer preferences. Potential upgrades could include a touchscreen infotainment system with integrated controls for audio, navigation, and vehicle settings. Additionally, Bluetooth connectivity, Apple CarPlay, and Android Auto compatibility could enhance convenience by enabling hands-free calling, audio streaming, and seamless smartphone integration. Such advancements would bring the Hilux Champ in line with contemporary automotive standards while retaining its rugged appeal. Exterior and customizability. What makes the Hilux Champ so special is that it's basically a blank canvas that you can customize based on whatever your needs are, as it is sold in either a single cab with a long bed or in a chassis cab configuration that you can therefore upfit based on what you want. The Toyota Hilux Champ showcases a rugged yet simplistic exterior, purpose-built for functionality and durability. Its bold black front grille, sturdy bumpers, and sleek headlights contribute to a tough, modern aesthetic that aligns with a utilitarian nature. The design emphasizes practicality, with a shorter nose and compact cabin, allowing for a long and highly customizable bed. Body holes in the bed facilitate the installation of protective bars, making it adaptable to various cargo and operational needs. With a 1-ton, 2,200-pound payload capacity, the Hilux Champ is ideally suited for commercial use, confidently tackling heavy-duty tasks. As for bed length, Hilux Champ certainly does not disappoint, as it has an incredibly useful bed for hauling a lot. It has a 7.5-foot bed that can be opened on all 3 sides, which basically transforms the Hilux Champ into a flatbed that makes it incredibly easier to load trickier stuff. Similarly, it has many tie-down points that make securing loads to the bed a trivial task. Well, we did mention that one of the biggest advantages of the Hilux Champ was that it is highly customizable, so let's dig into it a bit more. For those seeking specialized applications, the Hilux Champ is also available as a bare-bones chassis cab, streamlining conversions for diverse purposes. Whether configured as an ambulance, food truck, camper, mobile clinic, or cafe, the truck's design is a blank canvas, ready to accommodate unique requirements. Its sturdy chassis and capability-driven design make it an ideal foundation for a multitude of uses, while retaining its signature rugged appeal. In terms of different cab options, as of the moment, the Hilux Champ is sold only as a single cab. There are no extended or crew cab options that would make carrying more people more feasible. However, we have information that Toyota does intend to sell the Champ in other countries. And when they do, they will be including an extended cab or a crew cab option that will make the Champ even more practical. Safety concerns. Now, one of the main things that have impeded the Hilux Champ, apart from the chicken tax, which we will mention later on, is the safety, or lack thereof, of the Hilux Champ. The United States has very strict safety regulations when it comes to crash safety, and the Hilux Champ is certainly not up to the task. While the Champ shares its platform with the standard Hilux, the modifications to its cab create a unique crash structure, raising questions about its ability to effectively withstand collisions. These structural differences may impact the Champ's crashworthiness compared to its more established counterpart. This issue is particularly relevant in markets like the United States, where trucks and SUVs tend to be significantly larger. The mismatch in size and mass could pose challenges in multi-vehicle collisions, making the Champ's safety performance a critical factor for its success. Addressing these safety challenges will not only be essential for regulatory compliance, but also for building consumer confidence in the Champ's durability and protection. Enhanced safety equipment, such as advanced driver assistance systems, reinforced cab structures, and improved crash management systems, could be pivotal in aligning the Champ with modern safety expectations. Pricing and U.S. availability. Perhaps the most attractive aspect of the new Toyota Hilux Champ is its price, which absolutely dominates the competition even in Thailand. The most basic trim of the Toyota Hilux Champ, which has a 2-liter gasoline engine that is paired with a 5-speed manual transmission, costs around $12,000, which is incredibly competitive, especially compared to the midsize trucks in the US market. On the other hand of the spectrum, the most expensive version of the Hilux Champ costs around $17,000, and it has a 2.4-liter turbo diesel that grants you the biggest amount of payload and towing rating, along with a 6-speed automatic transmission. So in our opinion, it is definitely worth the money to upgrade to the highest trim of the Hilux Champ. Now that we've mentioned the pricing, let's talk about the elephant in the room, which is whether the Hilux Champ would be available in the US or not. Well, if you know a little thing about pickup trucks, you've probably heard of the chicken tax. For those who are not in the know, it's a protectionist tax that the US implemented all the way back in the 1960s, which imposes a 25% tariff on all imported light-duty pickup trucks. And as long as the law stays in place, and it seems that it will, the Hilux Champ won't be sold in the US, as the tariff would make it non-competitive with other alternatives, such as the Ford Maverick or Hyundai Santa Cruz. Another thing that's impeding the arrival of the Hilux Champ in the US is a lack of safety systems in the truck. The most basic bare-bones trim does not even have a radio, never mind an infotainment screen, and it is mandatory in the US to have a backup camera on all motor vehicles. To circumvent these issues, Toyota would have to produce the Hilux Champ in the US to meet all US required specifications, which the Toyota CEO hinted at doing in the future, but did not mention a specific time frame. But he did mention that the $12,000 price point will be preserved.